Good afternoon. This is Universal News Media. Today is March 17th, 2018. Today we will be viewing images from unedited photos obtained yesterday from the Federal Aviation weather cams scattered across Alaska and Canada. All videos are in time-lapse mode with each frame equal to 10 minutes. Our first image was viewed by the south-facing weather cam in Onvik, Alaska. We're starting to see this striped planet frequently as it gets closer and larger. In Barrow, Alaska, from the southwest-facing weather cam, not much appears to be going on, but notice the tiny white dot. That's the concealment jet that causes the oddly shaped reflections to swing across the screen, which we'll see in a moment. Just in case anyone doesn't see the jet, here's an arrow pointing to it. The jet carefully follows the planet that the sun will be eclipsing shortly. The planet is nearly transparent in the atmospheric chemicals, but some contrast brings it into view. Also, notice the jet's reflection coming onto the screen from the lower right edge. The jet follows the planet, sending signals to the sun simulator prior to an eclipse. For those who are new to this channel, I'll quickly explain the sun simulator. It's a very intense light source installed between the Earth and the sun, much closer to the Earth. Planets involved in the many eclipses occurring daily pass in front of our real sun, but behind the sun simulator, so that it's not obvious an eclipse is occurring. We know that the sun simulator is not the real sun, as the sun simulator moves across the sky, viewed from this weather cam in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. It completely disappears behind a tiny streetlight. Most first graders know that our real sun could never be hidden by a tiny object like this. The sun simulator often has a black center, but not always, depending upon what mode it is in and at what angle it's being viewed. This black dot is not a camera anomaly. It casts its own reflection upon the water, as shown in these images from the southwest-facing weather cam at Gustavus Dock, Alaska. The southeast-facing weather cam in Buckland, Alaska, captured the striped planet. It is difficult to see without some contrast enhancement. The southwest-facing weather cam in Chandler Shelf, Alaska, caught the gigantic tan-colored planet that is often seen on the Hoonah, Alaska camera. Barely visible, it is nearly transparent in the atmospheric chemicals. The sun simulator also has a blurring mechanism, often applied when there are nearby celestial objects. But as the sun moves closer to this enormous object, its tan color becomes more pronounced, even though it is still blurred. Moving the frames back and forth a bit does make it more obvious that something large and tan-colored is over the horizon, getting ready to set. As the sun gets close to the tan-colored object, the sun simulator's glare stretches toward the tanned orb in a further attempt to conceal it. This huge object sets to the left of our sun every evening, causing a very red sky to the left of the real sunset. I don't know about other states, but in Ohio, our sky is very heavily chemtrailed at sunset to the left and to the right of the sun, and often over the sun itself. The southeast-facing weather cam in Shivak, Alaska, shows the striped planet again. It quickly fades into a transparency from the atmospheric chemicals. Once again, here we see the red, fast-rotating, crater-pocked planet rolling through the sky from the southwest-facing weather cam in Kaufman Cove, Alaska. The southwest-facing weather cam in Craig, Alaska, shows the sun eclipsing a large planet with a very large crater hole in it. The contrast-enhanced pictures show the planet and its detail much better. And in the last contrast photo, it's obvious that there are two planets. Here again is the red, fast-rotating planet that we see on many of the weather cams throughout Alaska and Canada. This one is the southeast-facing camera in Craig, Alaska. This same planet is very viewable from the south-facing weather cam in Edna Bay, Alaska. Chemtrails cross in front of it but fail to hide it from view. A close-up shows the many craters on this planet. In Elam, Alaska, the sun took on a very odd shape for at least 10 minutes, one frame. In Fort Yukon, the sun appeared to be the shape of an anvil. From the south-facing weather cam, we saw this. Even covered with clouds, the anvil shape is still there. The northwest-facing weather cam in Tok, Alaska, shows a very fast-rotating, colorful, striped large planet. After a few frames, the red planet comes into view also. Some contrast is added to these enlargements in order to see the details of the planets better. Its stripes and its rotation really show up in a couple frames, showing how fast this object is rotating. The red planet is once again captured on the Tok, Alaska southwest camera. These objects we have just viewed are part of an approaching celestial system. Many people ask when this system will make its closest pass to our Earth. A general indication of time is provided in the following screens of text. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe.